Stay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey guys. Woo. So, it's lunch for me, which is still morning because we have first lunch. It is Monday, December the 13th. Yeah, I'm at work, as you can see. Oh, look, my sweatshirt today is festive. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. So I'm about to eat a bite, because if I don't eat now, even though I'm not like super hungry, I'll regret it in the afternoon. Today's been kind of like just a regular Monday. I have been working on lesson plans, updating grades, that sort of thing. My students are taking midterms, so once I get them going on the test, I don't, you know, every now and then I have to like bother them and say, stay on task. But for the most part, it's like, you know, hey, this is for part of your semester grade. Do your work. So anyway, but yeah, I'm going to eat and read a little bit more of Jane and the 12 Days of Christmas, and I guess I'll check in with you after school. Yeah, so there's that. See you in the next one. Oh my goodness, y'all. Can you see this fur girl? This is Pearl. She made a nest in the bed. Pearly Whirly, what are you doing? Did you make a nest in the bed? You did? You don't want to be on camera? She says I'm camera shy. No. Hey. So, just in there. You gonna stay? Okay. So, I've dislodged the cat, Pearl. Now I'm chilling in the bedroom. And I said at lunch that I was going to read. That, in fact, was a lie. I played on my phone. I mean, I did do some Duolingo, so, I mean, it wasn't like I was just being worthless and lazy or whatever, but I did not read. And the book that I brought with me was Jane and the 12 Days of Christmas, so. I was listening to, so I've shifted, I think I mentioned this, shifted over to the audiobook for Firekeeper's Daughter, because I was just like kind of bogged down, and I thought, oh, if I listen to the audiobook, that might help. So, I listened to that like on the way to work, and then a little bit in the morning when I got to work, and then, on the way home from work. And so I think that I'm like within the last 100 pages. Which, I mean, it's like knocking on the door 500 pages. And it's good. I like it. It's solid. It needed to be edited down. Yeah. It needed some stronger editing. But that's just my 2 cents. You could, take them or leave them. But that'll free me up some space. So as far as Jane and the 12 Days of Christmas, I'm about to chillax and read. I'm like 80% done. I think I'm within the last 100 pages of that one too. So I don't know. I'd have to look at it to tell you for sure, like, how many pages I have. But my goal is to either finish it tonight or finish it tomorrow. And that's it. That's all she wrote. So I can move on to something else. And as far as what else I'm dealing with, I don't know. I feel like I should... Part of me feels like I should pick up The Afterlife of Holly Chase. And I pulled that copy off the shelf and I looked, and I was over 100 pages into that book. So, And then, another part of me thinks that I should continue on with A Court of Silver Flames. I'm like, I think almost 200 pages in, but it's 700 and something like closer to 800 pages. I think it's like 760 pages or something like crazy like that. But it's a fast read. Like, I could sit down and read like 50 pages without even really noticing. So, like, I'm to the point where I want to read and finish up December strong. Also, like, I set my Goodreads goal at 100 because I thought, you know, last year it was a COVID year, right? Like, we were in quarantine, lockdown, whatever. And I adjusted my reading accordingly and kind of used that as a distraction and used a lot of audiobooks when I was doing like my diamond paintings and stuff. Well, so I got to 118 books for 2020, which is the most books that I've been cognizant of reading ever that I know of. Like, maybe I've read more books some other time, but like I wasn't tracking, whatever, like when I was a kid. So this year I set my goal for 100 and I met my goal, and I'm sitting at 110 right here as I sit here in this moment on December the 13th. So in the rest of this month, could I read 8 or 9 more books? I don't know. And I don't want to do the thing where you read a bunch of graphic novels to flush it out. I don't want to do that. I feel like that's kind of not cheating, but kind of, I don't know, weird. Because, no. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not going to read any graphic stuff. Like, I want to finish volume 5 of Cells at Work. But I'm not going to just sit down with all my backlist of graphic novels, like, you know. So, anyway, those are just some thoughts on that. If I finish Jane in the 12 Days of Christmas, that would be 111. Finish Firekeeper's Daughter, that would be 112. Finish A Court of Silver Flames, that would be 113. So, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna let you guys go and do some reading, and I will check back with you in just a bit.